So last night, the New York Knicks picked up their biggest win of the season in the sense of excitement. Yeah, we've beaten the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, we've beaten the Pacers, we've beaten some good teams. But last night, I mean, overtime, it looked all but over when Avia had that and one Hart with a violation on the inbound on the baseline. Down two, like 3.1 seconds. Mikal Bridges hits a three, 33 points. He's playing his best ball of the year. This looks like the Mikal from Brooklyn, the Mikal that the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks for. If this can continue, also OG Anunoby's aggressiveness, the Knicks are going to be a serious threat in the playoffs. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we're beating Boston. I'm not saying we're beating Cleveland. I don't think we're on that level. But I also understand that I think the Knicks are going to last longer than those two teams. I don't think we're going to win the championship this year, but 2-3 years, I think we are. I think in the next 3 years, we'll get a championship. It's just going to be about progress, just getting better every single season. The bench was 30th in scoring, right? It probably still is, but we've also seen what it's capable of late. When Jalen Brunson went down, I thought we were doomed. Most people did. But the Knicks, all of a sudden, they lose the Clippers, but then they beat, of course, the Sacramento Kings, blew them out in their building, and then they go to Portland and knock them off. I know those are not the best teams in the world, but it goes to show that Landry Shamit's playing well. Deuce McBride, after that horrible 2 of 13 game, he's been stepping up, playing good defense. Deuce was fired up when he blocked Scoot. Can't repeat what he said after it, but I just am very much enjoying how we're playing basketball right now. And I've been waiting for this all season long. Defense, ball movement, continuity. Tibbs is making adjustments. Well, I can't talk. And the reason why the Knicks won last night, or a reason why, is because they exploited drop coverage. So Donovan Clingan, when he dropped onto, first of all, he did it multiple times, but when you set a screen and you have the big, right? So of course you're looking at, so let's just say, like, hypothetically, Mikal Bridges has the basketball. He's being guarded by like Avia, and then Josh Hart's being guarded by Clingan. So Hart goes and sets the screen. So instead of switching that, he's just dropping back. Oh, I almost dropped my computer. So he's dropping back, right? And then what, of course, Mikal is going to do is he's going to go over he's going to dribble, use hard screen, and all of a sudden, instead of it being a switch, right, he's just kind of dropping back in no man's land. So then Mikal's making a move, and he's creating a separation, creating space, and he's just going to rise up and knock down that jump shot. Now, Clingan can contest it, and he did have a good contest on Mikal on that three-pointer, but you can't do that. That's not going to work against good teams like Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Lakers. Like, you can't play drop coverage, and the Knicks play drop coverage over half of the time. And you guys can see that without Karl-Anthony Towns out there, without Jalen Brunson, the defense looks significantly better. But come playoff time, those guys are going to be out there pretty much every single minute of the game. So the Knicks need an adjustment for that. But I just think that they should just continue to switch everything and play the bench more too. Trust Campaign, trust Shamit, trust Achua and Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. Let those guys go out there and compete. If Tibbs continues to play less drop coverage and continues to use the bench more, the Knicks have a chance. At least a chance, right? Again, people are going to twist my words and say there's no way we're beating those teams. At least you got a chance, right? The Knicks, second best offense in the league. If they make adjustments, they can do it, right? They've got a lot of talent. With this version of Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, with how they've been playing, paired with Tibbs' adjustments, more bench, and then Brunson and Cat just have to get theirs every night offensively, I'm excited too. And you look at the game last night, I didn't get to do a reaction to it in the sense of the numbers, just because I was so just absolutely, I don't even have a word for it, but I was just so excited because I recorded my live reaction to that. So I didn't get into the numbers, but we'll do that right now. So it was 114 to 103. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I think this was the most exciting win of the season just because of how it went. Just OT, and then Mikal hits a game winner. He finished with 33 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, a steal, a block, 13 to 21, 2 of 4 from 3. This looked like Brooklyn Mikal. When the Knicks got him, they realized that, hey, look, he's going to be our third best player. And of course, he hasn't exactly done that this year, but he's getting better of late. And then OG at 23 points, 8 of 20 from the field to go with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. His aggressiveness, his defense, he also had a steal and a block. This is how the Knicks envisioned their team being when they made the moves. And I'm looking at, I don't know what newspaper that is, but I see Mikal on it. What newspaper is that? The New York Post. Mikal Bridges, man, on the front of it. Bridges drills 3 overtime, buzzer to save day after rankling Tibbs. I didn't even know that was a word. I probably pronounced it wrong, but over starters minutes. See, Mikhail's celebration was hilarious because he did his typical this, but then he also went he's been doing that too. So Mikhail looking like a drunk baddie getting held back by her sober girlfriends in this pic. Someone commented, this is on Knicks Fan TV. Shout out Knicks Fan TV. He went live at like 2 a.m. last night after the game like he typically does. So, I mean, we all want the Knicks to win. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody wants anything different as Knicks fans. We want to win a championship. And there's still time, too, because you look at the talent. Yes, like the Cavs and the Celtics have deeper benches. But at the same time, we haven't seen the Knicks bench be able to prove itself. And we're starting to now. And last night off of the bench, Mitchell Robinson, 19 minutes, he had 3 points, 2 steals, 4 rebounds. I don't think his numbers exactly show his impact, though. The Knicks have been an elite defense statistically since he's been back in the lineup. Landry Shamet kind of cooled down. Not Landry Shamet. I was going to say Campaign. He had 6 points. Normally Campaign's around that, 3 of 6. I had an assist. Landry Shamet was 3 of 6, 6 points, 20 minutes. So Shamet's starting to get minutes, and he's producing. And when Shamet's out there, the Knicks aren't a worse team. Like, he's actually playing very well, and I'm hoping he can continue to shoot the basketball. Precious played 9 minutes. Honestly, Precious just lately has been kind of like non-existent. Like, it's hard to even tell that he's out there. It's crazy, too, because he was so good for us last year. So hopefully they can kind of figure that out. And then I know a lot of Knicks fans as well are hoping to see more Tyler Kolek and more Hakeem Dadier to get those rookies in. I'd like to see PJ Tucker play as well. I mean, if he has a roster spot and he's not playing, like, what's even the reason for that? Moses Brown and our G League team, Westchester, just had another monstrous game. It was like 24 and 16 or something like that a couple of days ago. TJ Warren can ball. So that's kind of my thing is, why does Delon Wright have a roster spot, PJ Tucker, if they're not going to play? I understand though PJ Tucker is a champion and he's already made an impact. If you guys haven't been like seeing the clips on Twitter, PJ's been hyping up the guys, and I think PJ just is definitely he's just like not an encore coach because he's not playing, but he's just kind of another coach that's on the team. He's kind of like Udonis Haslem, if that makes any sense too. I don't mind that, but it's like I just that's the issue. Is the Knicks' biggest issue is depth, and then they don't have guys in the roster that don't even play, so or aren't capable of playing. So. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of rambling to this point. I was just very much happy with the win last night. Saturday night at Golden State. So my schedule changed. So for those of you that have been following me for like the whole season or even like last season, I normally don't make videos on the weekend after the game. And the reason for that is just because I'm like out with friends doing stuff. But now I'm no longer doing that. I'm trying to dedicate as much time as I can to Knicks Daily and just other things as well. So I will be home on the weekends now. So I will be able to get you guys a video after that game. And I'm looking forward to it too, more Knicks. I want to at least make a video daily. I don't know the last time I didn't post a video. I'm at least getting out one a day. But yeah, so appreciate you guys, man. Knicks Daily, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.